Look at that shop. Well, this video is gonna be a little bit different. You might be wanting to build a new shop too, or you might want a new shop. And I want to help you answer, should you build it yourself or not? So I can't answer that for you specifically, but I can maybe give you just a few insights on that might help you out. Number one is, do you want to? Do you want to build it? Because if you do, regardless of whether you got the skills or not, I think you should do it because you can develop the skills and they're good skills to have. It's not easy, but I think you can do it. So if you want to do it, then you should do it. Number two, and these are in no particular order, but you got to consider if you got the tools or not. Because it's going to take you probably minimum of $1,500 just in tools, like bare minimum to build a shop. And that's not including, you know, like a backhoe. But you could pay someone to do the excavation. You could pay someone to do the concrete, those types of things. But just your like compressor, saws, nail guns, hand tools, that kind of stuff. If you're starting from scratch, it's probably $1,500. So keep that in mind. Another thing to consider is, do you have the time? With my schedule, I work 7 on, 7 off. And plus I was a carpenter in a previous life, so I've got the skills, so I can be somewhat efficient doing this. And so I've been able to find the time to build the shop. But if you only have weekends off, or you work a lot of overtime, let's say you only have you know, a Saturday every week, it's gonna take you forever to build your shop, and that might not be worth it to you. So you gotta evaluate the time. So I started excavation on this in November. It is now the end of January, and I am not even enclosed yet. And if you paid a contractor, they're gonna have it done in 6 weeks. So that's something to consider. Another thing to consider is the finances. Like, if you build it yourself, even if you make some mistakes, you're gonna save yourself a lot of money. I'm gonna have probably about 65 or 70 into this building, and the footprint's 64 by 60, and that will be like concrete floor, that will be electric run, that'll be the doors, you know, it'll be ready to work in at that price. If I were to pay someone to get my shop this size in the condition that it will be, like, it will be for the most part finished. There's still obviously going to be some interior things that I want to do, loft, you know, finishing a podcast room, benches, that kind of stuff that go beyond the price. But if I were to pay someone to build this building, enclosed, dried in, floor, electric, it's probably 120,000. So I'm saving myself about 50 grand doing it myself. Which is a big chunk of money. And I think that is relative to whatever size building you want. I had some contractors price this out at a 40 by 60, no lean-tos, no concrete floor, no electric, and it was 60,000 to build it. So you got to consider what your time's worth and how much money you want to save, because for me, it was worth it to get the size building that I wanted for the budget that I had. I think another thing to consider kind of goes back to that time piece again. So there's 2 individuals that come to my mind that have built or had shops built on their YouTube channels. So Derek from Bicycle Garage and Dalton from Pole Barn Garage both had buildings built, and I think they're both capable of doing it themselves. But their livelihood comes from the mechanic work, from flipping cars, you know, doing revivals. And so if they would have spent, you know, 4 months building the shop themselves, that would have really hurt financially. If you're someone that needs to take that extra time you have to actually make money, building a shop might not be in the cards. It may be worthwhile for you to just pay someone to do it. I will say doing it yourself does take a special type of person. Like, it will change you if you've never done it before, because it takes a lot of ambition and it takes some grit. I mean, I have smashed my thumb and my finger and ripped the flesh right off. I've done like 400 trips up and down tall extension ladders carrying lumber, and it's sketchy. And like right now it's winter, so it's cold, and it takes some grit and it takes some ambition. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, like, it's going to be really rad. I actually had a conversation with my dad about this, and he's like, you know, if you would have paid someone, there probably would have been a bunch of things that were out of square, out of plumb, out of level, that would have drove you nuts. And I know that, like, when we laid out all these poles, it's like perfect. And when I'm doing the sheeting now, it is lining up so incredibly perfect. It's crazy. So that's another reason why I wanted to do it myself, just so I know it was done right and to my expectations. Anyway, hopefully that helps you decide whether or not you should build your own shop. I would say if you want to, do it, but consider the time you have, the finances you have, the skill set you have. Especially if you're on the fence where you don't really want to do it, consider the skill set you have and the finances you have. If you need to save money and you got the skills, probably should build it yourself. If you don't want to do it and you don't have the skill set and you don't have the tools, probably should pay someone to do it. Show you a quick walk around real quick, just to give you an update. I haven't been filming a ton on the shop because the cameras don't like the cold, and I'm by myself and nobody's watching the videos, to be honest. So just trying to get her done so we can get back to regular programming, working on cars, working on Jeeps, and having good old shop shenanigans. So backhoe fits nicely, love that. Got one whole lean-to completely sheeted. I've started up the roof. Still got some purlins to put in, and I've just been kind of doing them as I go across. Still got some filler pieces to put in between the trusses. You can see there where I put the filler piece in between. Well, probably this one would be easier to see. Yeah. So that really trued everything up and tied it up good. But I got to do the same thing on this side to get all this lean-to framing done. The middle 3 sections I did by myself, and it was so sketchy trying to launch that 2x8 over to the rafters on a ladder by myself. But Alex came up and helped me do those end sections. Had a young dude from my church help me frame up this side, so that was nice having some help. We're cruising right along. Hopefully, I mean, I got a couple weeks where I can't work on it here because I'm going on vacation, but when I get back, hopefully the weather is nice, and we're gonna get this sucker knocked out. Anyway, hey, are you guys building a shop? Leave it in the comments below. What size you're building, why you're building it, what kind of projects you're gonna work on in there. I want to hear about it. Yeah, wheel it, wreck it, wrench it, repeat. We'll see you next time.